provided a solid lift for you guys tonight. What did you see from Damian Lee and Bol Bol as they took advantage of their opportunity?
Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of guys got an opportunity tonight. We felt like we needed the whole roster. You know, D. Lee and Boll taking advantage, especially, you know, Boll was, you know, last night he was really good. You know, it's can you do it again? And he did it again tonight. So really proud of how he's playing, how he's impacting the game. And all those guys, Ty, Colin, Monte, you know, Mason, all the guys off the bench, you know, on a night like tonight, we needed that fight. And, you know, we hung, but, you know, we weren't able to, you know, in the end, be there.
With Bol Bol getting more extended run, how are you seeing him? He's not hesitating as much, but confidence developing as well as his assertiveness too.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's interesting. I think, you know, obviously he's been around our group for, you know, a while, and I think there's a lot of confidence from his teammates, and so I think that really helps him. And, you know, he has a quiet way about him, but I think there is a lot of inner confidence. So, you know, it's been good for him to get the opportunity, be ready for the opportunity, and take advantage of the opportunity.
Coach, just to follow that up, just moving forward with the future with him, where do you see him as far as minutes odds when you get Kevin and Brad and Grayson back?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when those guys come back, it obviously they chew up a lot of the minutes, but, you know, Boll's certainly been impressive, and I think earned it. You know, we have to seriously consider how we can, you know, keep him in the games and see how he can impact the games, even when we're whole.
The other thing, that third quarter, what do you feel like got away in that third quarter?
Yeah, you know, I think just overall, you know, Jokic and Murray in a two-man game are a handful, and then, you know, the group around them made enough plays, made enough shots. You know, Pickett hit a couple threes, I think, in the third quarter. Braun was making some plays, Strowther. You know, it's tough when all those guys, you put a lot of attention on Jokic and Murray, and if those other guys take advantage of their space and their opportunity, then yeah, I think that's what. And offensively, we weren't able to execute it, you know, a high enough level, efficient enough level.
Coach, you mentioned that two-man game with Jokic and Murray. Murray broke free a couple of times from Dunn, but how valuable is that for a young defender to kind of be matched up with that sort of two-man game and knowing what Murray can do as well?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, you know, Ryan is just, you know, I think almost every night he's getting to, you know, experience and learn and grow, playing some of these great players. So I thought he had some good possessions, and then, you know, a couple where he can learn. But it was good, you know, for him to see and feel that again.
You guys generated 53s tonight, not able to make them at the clip you probably wanted, but the way you guys have been able to generate threes, especially not being whole, what have you liked about the shots you've been able to generate?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's important to us. You know, I think that's another thing that Boll's done. You know, I think he had 10 threes tonight, so he gives us another space, an element, you know, that I hope can be helpful. And the guys, I think, are embracing, you know, how important the three is to us.
Coach, you guys have had 8 back-to-back sets this season. Just curious, does it make it more difficult to game plan, you know, for the teams that are coming in when you have that short turnaround?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why the back-to-backs are difficult, but the prep and, you know, the ability to kind of go over things is definitely crunched and less. You know, but tonight, having played them twice, you know, you felt like you've seen, and a lot of the stuff you could, you know, go back into your memory bank and talk about how we had played things. So, but the prep time is definitely a part of the things that make the back-to-backs difficult.
Coach, for a guy like Damian that's been part of meaningful rotations in the past, and he's bounced in and out since he's been here, what's a guy like that been like in the locker room for you guys?
Yeah, Damian's great. You know, I mean, his respect from his teammates, the relationship with his teammates is great. You know, he sees and feels the game at a high level. You know, he's been around great teams, great players. You know, so I think he's very helpful for us in a lot of ways, and can still play. So, you know, and it's good for him to see, you know, him get a couple opportunities the last couple of nights too.
Coach, points off turnovers and second chance points have been kryptonite for you guys a lot, but tonight you were able to win both categories. What do you take away from those two areas that you can carry over the rest of the year?
Yeah, I thought the effort on the boards was like tangible. You could feel like, you know, our guys going and getting offensive rebounds, our guys going and getting defensive rebounds. So, you know, we've been talking a little bit about it more. We've been, you know, trying to emphasize it more. So hopefully we can get that carryover as we go forward, and including with the turnovers. That's a little harder to, you know, sometimes it's, you know, you have a good night that way, and we need more of those. All right, thanks, guys.
Ryan, first of all, how's the ankle feeling? I know you probably tweaked it back in the OKC game. How has it been dealing with that since then?
Yeah, it's been good. You know, getting in treatment, getting back on the floor, it's been great. Feels good. Feels like 100%. So just trying to go from there.
Well, we've talked a lot about the learning experiences as a rookie guarding some of these guys in the league. What is it like kind of dealing with that Jamal Murray, Jokic two-man game?
That's a hard two-man to stop. They're dual threat players. Jamal, I'll start with him. He's just great. You know, he's so very poised. You know, just trying, you know, make it tough on him. And Jokic, obviously, he can get whatever he wants to when he wants to. So I think we did somewhat a good job. Can go back and watch film, see what we can do later.
I know we've got a couple of games before the All-Star break, but how excited are you to be named to the right?
Oh, I'm very excited. I can't wait. We've been talking about it this whole time. Got to focus on these two games, but I'm excited to go out and just play and have fun.
What makes Jamal such a tough cover?
He can score all three levels. If you get on his hip, he likes to just keep you in jail. And, you know, he's good with his body. He can just, you know, use his size to, you know, get you off of him. And he's very good at the mid-range, so it's just tough like that.
Was tonight one of those two, like as a rookie, like learning some unorthodox kind of like energy? Because he kind of just like floats around sometimes, and then all of a sudden
It's kind of cool because it's like I'm kind of learning from both sides.
Sure.
Like defensively, yeah, how to stop that, but offensively, like, you know, trying to use that in practice. You know, trying to get reps like that while keeping him in jail, and just trying to be able to, you know, keep learning as much as I can on both sides of the ball. But he's very unorthodox. Like I said, just trying to figure out how to stop that.
Ryan, what do you make of the response that Bol gets from the crowd, and how do you feel like that response helped you guys during the game?
You said with Boll or with Boll?
With Bol, yeah.
Oh, I mean, Boll, everyone, I think he's a crowd favorite out here. Everyone loves him. And, you know, he's a player. He came out to compete, and, you know, shout out to him. He did his job. So it gave us a lot of energy coming out here and just be able to play with him.
Anything you're excited to see in particular next weekend when you're out there?
Oh, that's a good question. Just the whole experience. I've been watching since a kid, so I'm going to try to stay the whole weekend, see the dunk contest.
I was going to say, do you know any of the guys in there?
I know a little bit. I don't know them like best friends, but I know Montez and Stefan from the pre-draft process, so hopefully they win it. But I was playing for a good thing, 3-point shootout, and just for the good All-Star game. Hopefully I play on Sunday, but if not, support Kevin.
Gonna stick around to watch Kevin then?
Yeah, got to.
Yeah,
got to.
Do you have any favorite All-Star memories from watching in the past?
Oh, man.
Anything?
There's a lot of them. I mean, I can start with the dunk. That was my favorite dunk contest. I guess Zach LaVine and Eric Gordon. That's got to be one. Nate Robinson when he was in it. Dwight when he was in it. And then I think the Rising Stars when who was going back and forth? Oh, there was two people going back and forth.
Trey and Luka? Is that the one?
No, it was late. It was earlier. Like I was young. It was like they scored like 3-4 straight.
John and Kyrie, John Wall.
It might have been that one. Yeah, that one. And then I think just
Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah, Deion Waiters and Tim Hardaway. And then I think just the All-Star game, just every game. I think the game when Kobe passed away was very special. That was a great one. Just those high-level competitive games.
Play fast, get out in transition. And then we knew they were going to put bodies on Book, obviously, with, you know, K, Brad out, G as well. So just trying to trust in the right play. I think we did a pretty good job of that tonight. Just fell short.
Does it just not feel like the number, like the total points you guys matched, how well you guys executed that?
Yeah, and we had they went on runs throughout the game. So yeah, we just didn't match it. Didn't shoot it as well tonight overall, but you know that happens. I think overall, you know, we generated some pretty good looks.
What did you see from Bol out there?
Played extremely well. Ready when his name is called. Ready for his opportunity. He affects the game in so many different ways. He's so unique. Uses his length extremely well. Can shoot the three. Offensive rebounds. Blocks. You know, being active on defense. So he just affected the game in so many different ways. So just proud of him for staying ready for when his opportunity came.
To your point about the looks that you guys were able to generate, I think you got up 53s.
Yeah.
Does it feel like you guys have been able to generate more looks from beyond the arc?
Yeah, that's been something that we've kind of talked about a little bit more. trying to get more threes up and good ones at that. And I think tonight was a perfect example of that. I feel like we got up a lot of threes, but good quality ones as well. So
Is there kind of a sense of relief in the locker room now that the trade deadline has passed and you have your set team and can kind of move forward with that?
yeah, I think so. Just a natural feeling. I would say probably all 30 teams feel that way. Yeah, we're just locked in. This is our group and moving forward, and we're going to try to continue to put winning basketball together, continue to improve each and every day, and try to hit our stride.
It was a new season high not only for Bol Bol, but Damian Lee as well. What did you see from him and kind of taking advantage of that opportunity?
Yeah, just playing, just being aggressive. Again, taking advantage of their opportunity, taking their shots when they got them, making plays,